Yo, what's going on, guys? So we got another tutorial video. Going to be going over the pros and cons of OBS and Streamlabs OBS. Which one is better? Which one do I use? Which one should you guys use? So without further ado, let's get right into the video, guys. Alright guys, so to kick things off, what is OBS? What is Streamlabs OBS? If you don't know, both of these programs are what you're going to use if you're going to be streaming to either Twitch, YouTube, Mixer, or anything. You can stream to anything with these two programs. So OBS isn't really made by a certain company. It's just kind of a community project. It's an open source project. So there's multiple just developers and coders that are working on it. Versus Streamlabs OBS. Streamlabs is actually made by Streamlabs. It's written straight from the OBS code, but there's a lot of differences in the two, and there's a lot of reasons why you might use one over the other. So OBS, just standalone open broadcaster studio. Pros for it: it's very stable. You know, it's been around for years on years on years. So there's been many. I think they're on version like 21 right now, if I'm not mistaken. So pretty much everything in that program is going to work as far as features. There's not really any broken features or any major bugs that I've come across in my experience using it. They're very consistent with updates. If there is something wrong, they're going to get an update pushed out right away. They're always adding new stuff, new features, new updating the UI and make it look better. But honestly, that's all the OBS, like the pros for OBS, honestly, because I mean, it gets the job done, you know. So why might you use Streamlabs OBS? The biggest thing about Streamlabs OBS, it has a built-in overlay and theme library. What is that? If you ever see the overlays on people's streams, like for my stream, for example, I have my recent subs at the bottom, my webcam border, all that stuff, the event list at the top right, all of that stuff, it can take hours upon hours to, if you're not a good web designer, it can take hours to set up and get all that stuff working right. With Streamlabs OBS, it automatically has preset custom-made overlays. Some of them are really cool designs, like much better than some professional streamers I've seen that spent hours making them theirs themselves, you know. But what's awesome about these overlays and themes is it automatically sets up all your alerts, all your event lists, anything to do with that. Like whenever you see something on stream pop up says such and such just subscribed or such and such just followed, it automatically sets all that stuff up for you, so you don't have to go into the Streamlabs website and set any of that stuff up. So that is super cool. Streamlabs OBS is really good for new streamers because you can kind of just jump right in there and start streaming with a very nice professional looking overlay, because most people when they start out, they just start streaming. They don't really have anything going on in the overlays. They don't have any alerts for when people sub and follow. So this is a really good program to use if you're just starting out as a streamer and you want to get a professional looking setup right off the bat, you know. So definitely recommend Streamlabs OBS for that. Another big key point about Streamlabs OBS is that apparently, I haven't really noticed it, but they claim it uses 20% less CPU processing power during all the encoding process and the streaming process. So if you have a lower end computer, Streamlabs OBS may be the one you want to try out, because they claim it does use less processing power. So that's going to be a little bit easier on your computer if you don't have a high-end processor and graphics card and all that stuff. Your next big key point about Streamlabs OBS is that you have your live chat. So whether you're on YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, whatever you're streaming to, your live chat as well as your alert list is all on one screen. It's called the live screen. Whenever you go live, you're going to see in the middle, I'll put up a screenshot of it, but you're going to see your event list in the middle. On the right, you're going to see your live chat whenever you're live. And then you have a preview of your stream in the bottom right. So it's super cool. It's everything in one place. That's one of the cons about OBS, is that when you want to run these alerts and everything, or when you stream on OBS, you have to have your OBS open. You have to, if you're I stream to YouTube, for example, so I have to have my YouTube live dashboard open so I can see my chat. I have to have Streamlabs open. Streamlabs is a program that you have to use for your alerts that are coming in. If you want your alerts to pop up on screen, you have to use Streamlabs. Well, that's 3 different windows I have to have open just during a stream, not including if I'm gaming or something, and if I have Discord up, and especially for people with lower end computers. I mean, it's hard to run all these programs at once, you know. So Streamlabs OBS cancels out. You don't have to be running Streamlabs. You don't have to have your YouTube live dashboard or your Twitch live dashboard up to see your chat. Everything's going to be right there on that screen for you. So that's super cool. The biggest thing about Streamlabs OBS though is it is still in beta. It came out January of this year, so it's come a long way, but there's still some very noticeable bugs. One of the big ones that I've recently come across is whenever you change scenes. I use starting soon, be right back, and then I have a lot like my actual live scene. When I swap between those, or every time I swap between those, my stream gets cut out, and I have to completely close the program, open it back up just to get my stream back running. So not everyone runs into that one. My buddy Coach Keith that streams also, he said he hasn't run into this problem. He's been using the program for about a week now. So it's not happening to everyone, but it is happening to me, and for that reason, since I use scenes all the time, I'm still using regular OBS, but my computer is able to handle my live dashboard, stream labels, all that stuff up at once, so it's not really a big problem. But if you don't mind coming across these bugs every now and then, these occasional bugs and whatnot, go for Streamlabs OBS. So to wrap things up, which one should you be using? So if you're a new streamer, I definitely would go with Streamlabs OBS. Check out the theme and overlay library. There's tons, I mean there's thousands on thousands of already pre-built, custom-made overlays that you can customize yourself. If you don't want some, like if you're streaming to Twitch or if you're streaming to YouTube, and there's one, the overlay has recent follower, you can change that. You don't have to have that. You can change that to recent subscriber, and that's what's so cool about it, because you can customize these already built overlays yourself, and all the alerts are already set up for you. You don't have to do any of that on Streamlabs website. So if you're a new streamer, Streamlabs OBS is definitely the way to go. Plus, if you don't have a high-end computer, then Streamlabs OBS is going to be using 20% less processing power, so that's definitely going to help you out if you have a low-end computer, if you don't have a lot of RAM on your computer. That's definitely going to be a game changer for Streamlabs OBS versus OBS. Also, the last main point that I made about Streamlabs over the regular OBS is that all your live chat and your alert list and everything is all built into one screen, so you don't have to have a bunch of external programs open just to be looking at your chat and looking at your alerts. Do I think you shouldn't be using OBS? No, not by any means. You know, I still use OBS, but if you're a new streamer, then Streamlabs OBS is definitely going to be the easiest for you to be able to get a hold of and figure out how to use. So that's been the video, guys. If you have any questions, be sure to drop a comment below. I'll be reading through all the comments. I usually reply to every comment I get. If for some reason I don't reply, feel free to join up on the Discord. I'm always on Discord, so you can always join the server, and there's lots of people in there that'll be able to help you out with any of the questions you may have. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe. We're almost at 300 subs, so hopefully gonna hit that by this weekend. So if you guys have any recommendations on any tutorials that you'd want to see me make, be sure to leave a comment below or hit me up on Discord or wherever it may be. You can even jump in my live stream chat and tell me in there if you want to. I'm down if you guys want another video on like bitrate settings, on how to set up your bitrate, because I know that's a really common issue that people have. They're not sure where to set their bitrate at. If you have any questions about how to use Streamlabs or any of these programs, let me know. I can definitely look into making another tutorial on one of those. So if you guys enjoyed, be sure to like and sub, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.
I came from my body, cause I pop a lot of molly. Welcome to the party, bitch, I'm about to catch your body. Put your minute shit, we don't give a fuck about it. Bitch, I started lying, bitch, I'm about to start a riot. Welcome to the trap, got my grandma selling crack. I make what you making when you're sitting down just moving packs. Make a bitch who's jumping jacks like she was the